folder in your backpack. The folder is filled with packets and homework sheets that are due on Monday morning when you return to school. Immediately, your excitement fades. Your weekend isn't a weekend anymore. It isn't the time to relax and hang out with your friends and family. All of a sudden, the weekend turns into just more school. Recently, I have found that my weekends aren't dedicated to rest anymore. They're used as time to catch up on my schoolwork. Sunday comes and I'm overwhelmed with the schoolwork I have to have finished by tomorrow morning. Numerous studies have shown that excessive homework and overwork lead to declines in students' performance and their well-being. This is why I think high schools should adopt a no weekend homework policy. Some of the main points I will be covering are why a change is necessary, how it can benefit both students and the teachers, and what we can do as students. If the weekend is supposed to be a break, then why doesn't it feel like one? Before we can find a solution, we first need to analyze the problem and its real effects on children. Our need for change. Students already spend the week working, 8-hour school days, 5 days a week, and that should be enough. Many students are involved in extracurricular activities, such as sports, clubs, a job, or youth group. For example, I am involved in numerous sports, student council, National Honor Society, and I attend youth group. To participate in these activities while getting good grades in school is a lot of stress to put on a high school student. It could also affect their quality of sleep. Homework on the weekend takes away the student's real break. It puts more stress on the child, makes them feel guilty if they hang out with their friends instead of doing work over the weekend because they weren't productive, and they could feel anxious, rushed, or unprepared for the next week. This chart shows a survey of students who were asked how many times a week they feel stressed out, and the highest number was every single day. Research from studies have shown that students who lack rest perform worse academically than other students. Approximately 7 in 10 students, high school students, do not get enough rest at night. Sleep deprivation from work overload can lead to reduced memory, focus, mood, and motivation. Every student has felt pressure from weekend homework or sacrificed time on Saturday and Sunday for the extra work assigned, but they shouldn't have to. Here is how we can fix this problem. The solution is very simple. Teachers should stop giving out homework over the weekend. How this can help students. This will allow kids to take a mental break from school so that they can come back on Monday ready to learn. They'll be more focused, motivated, and refreshed. It is not about less learning or less of a curriculum, just about teachers prioritizing their work and their work management. Teachers should be able to get through the curriculum during the 5 days that kids are supposed to be in school. Here are some of the benefits of that change. It can reduce anxiety in students, help kids from getting burnt out or exhausted from school, increase the quality of their learning and absorption of the material throughout the week. It encourages kids to join extracurricular activities and have other hobbies since they will now have the flexibility and the time to do so. With this change, schools can see better attitudes and better engagement from the students. What could happen if we make a change? Think of a weekend that is stress-free, having the flexibility to spend those 2 days however you may choose. You can participate in sports, clubs, have a job, or spend time with the people close to you. You could walk into school on Monday feeling rested and recovered. You might even be excited to learn something new. You could focus better and understand the material better. In my opinion, this is not an unrealistic proposal for schools. What could happen if we do nothing? Students can get closer to burnout. They could dread going to school in the morning. They put forth less and less effort into their schoolwork, resulting in a lower performance. Their sleep quality could worsen, and there is a way to avoid all of these things, and as students, we have the power to do so. As your peer, I encourage you to help make a change. First, you can start a petition among your peers and your classmates. Then, get as much support as you can to make this credible. Next, present your idea to your administration or your principal. Everyone can benefit from this change. Students, parents, and even the teachers. The weekends were never meant to be dedicated to more schoolwork. They were meant to give students time to rest and to have fun. There must be a balance between personal time and school time. I think students deserve that after dedicating many hours a week to their academics. So, make the change and make the weekends about you and remove weekend homework from your school. Thank you. 5 minutes and 6 seconds. But we have like a 30-second leeway period.
Wait, how long is